All right, y'all. Welcome to the da-da-da-da-da-da-da about a bop bang bob, and I'm here with Little Lee and Smurda. You never heard of him. I haven't, because I would love to find out. Now, we are here on a Smash Brain Saturdays, right, with Little Lee, right, and we are about to get the festivities started here. Okay, we need to click in on our games to find out what's actually happening. So let's pull up the grid, because the game started at 1:10 today, and we're 30 minutes late because we apologize for that. But, you know, things are being taken slow now, so we really are not rushing and not doing too much here, right? So the game started at 1:10. This is the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's at our 1:10. That's the only juice. That's the only treats, Halloween treats that we have right now. So that game is going to go from 1:10 to 3. And then we're going to have 4 hours until the next game comes on. So the next game comes on at 7:10. That's Miami Heat versus the Indiana Pacers at 7:10. And then at 7:40, you're going to have Los Angeles Clippers versus the Detroit Pistons. And then at 8:10, we're going to have San Antonio Spurs versus Boston. And then also at 8:10, we're going to have Dallas Mavericks versus the Chicago Bulls. And then at 9:40, to close it out, we're going to have the Charlotte Hornets, the Charlotte Beekeepers versus the Utah Jazz. All right. Hey, Brandon. Yeah. But it's today is Saturday, of course. It's Smash Brain. Don't Smash Your Brain Saturday here at the morning after show on the NBA. And the game started at 1:10. So let's click in with that game right now. Let's see what's going on with that while we see about some other things. It's already the second quarter. 10 minutes and 50 seconds. 36 Minnesota Timberwolves, 33 Cavs, and they just got a block. So let's turn it up. We got to be careful with Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is, that's Naz Reid with the off the glass. Naz Reid is a killer, and Donovan Mitchell, I said we got to be careful with Donovan Mitchell, because Donovan Mitchell was a real competitor, okay? And at the end of that game, before they came back at DiVincenzo for 3, that's a 3 for DiVincenzo, we got the 3. So at the end of that game, when they came back, Donovan Mitchell was real visibly mad when they were losing. He visibly slapped the chair when he sat down in the timeout, okay? Because he doesn't like to lose. He hates to lose. And when you see that, he already knew that this was going to be their next game. So you want to see how he's going to come out. Is he going to come out to establish his teammates and get them more involved? Or is he going to try to take it on himself to make sure that they don't lose this game by scoring like 40 or 50 points? You have to watch him, because if he's that mad, he's capable of doing anything, and he's capable of doing something like that. But what's your best option when you're in a situation like that? The situation is this. It's 2 minutes and it's the second quarter, and it's 9 minutes and 39 seconds left to go. They get another foul on somebody. So now it's Timberwolves 42 and the Cleveland Cavaliers 35. This is Donovan Mitchell around the screen.
Against O'Neal, looking for a foul, didn't get it. Odom hit a couple of free throws while Jim and Scotty were talking, and they have the lead back. The Heat does by 1. O'Neal inside.
All right. So now let's go ahead and exit off that. We got some double talk going. All right. Let's get the double talk off. Okay, Donovan Mitchell over to his guy. I think that was who? Hunter? Right. We are loving our tea right now. Is that Jay McDaniels? Colbert drives to the lane and he gets the rebound. All right. That's Colbert with the offensive rebound. That's going to kill them later. You see what I'm saying? If you can't get no rebounds, it's going to murder you. Now that was now it's second quarter. 44 Minnesota, 35 Cleveland, and Rudy Colbert steals it from, is that Hunter or that Mobley? Okay, the lob inside, but Colbert loses it. But they're down 9, and this is the same position that they was in Minnesota, just like last night or something. Okay, you got to be careful here. They don't want to get down to this team again because that's going to play like a psychological deal with this. This is Naz Reid for 3, and that's a clip for Naz Reid because he's wide open. Do you understand, Cleveland? Okay? They're on the Minnesota is on the 14-2 run in the last 2 minutes and 44 seconds. They're not scared of Cleveland. You understand? Cleveland has to be very careful here because it could get ugly. They're down 12 that fast. I just turned the game on. It was tied 33. My first sentence, they went up 36-33. And by the time you just heard this whole conversation, they're down 12 now. That fast. No offensive rebounds. No rebounds. You see what I mean? Because they're controlling the paint. This is a challenge for Donovan Mitchell. Okay? Because if he's visibly getting frustrated, then you gotta watch what he does with his energy. Okay? We all gotta battle frustration in times when it gets a crunch time and stuff like that. These are natural emotions that we're gonna go through in life. Okay? Now it's easier said than done here. Okay? You got people over there in Bali. That's cool. Okay, but you're gonna have situations where you come and you're gonna be challenged with emotions. And it's easier said than done, but that's the thing. If we're not taught these things, if we're not taught how to deal with these things, then a person could go overboard and they can lose it. All right, and we don't want anybody to lose it, right? But at the same time, you can't deny people. You can't, if the sky is blue out there, you can't tell them that it's red. You understand? If I go outside and it's raining, it's visibly raining, and I feel water drops falling on my head, you cannot then tell me that it's a sunny day. Do you understand? If you're a friend, you can't do that. It's visibly raining on me. I have an umbrella. This rain, I have you on camera, and I have my hand out, and I'm showing you the water drops falling on my hand. You as a friend cannot tell me that that's not water falling on me and that it's a sunny day when you're standing right next to me. How do you look being a friend trying to tell me that? Right? So we gotta watch these people that call themselves our friends, and then they go against reality. Just a life lesson. Now, Rudy Gobert is just standing places and he's making things happen. Like this is ridiculous. Okay? Right? We got Naz Reid, we got that. Donovan Mitchell needs to come on. All right. Julius Randle needs to get like a couple more rebounds, 3 more rebounds. Donovan Mitchell needs to go ahead and we don't want Donovan Mitchell to get mad, but he needs to be normal Donovan Mitchell, okay? Donovan, come on, stay in it. But he's off the floor right now, and all we need is for him and Anthony Edwards just to be normal people. Okay. Hey, cuz, I love you, cuz. Thanks for all the support. I'm hanging in there. It's real hard right now, but God doesn't put us through anything that He knows that we can't get through. All we got to do is just stick to Him. All right. Praise the Lord, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. All right. The battle is inside of your mind and your head, right? Think about this. From the time that you were born and from the time that you can have your actual first memory, there's always been 2 voices. One saying that's good and one saying it's bad and do it. When you were a little kid, it was always there. Right? It was always there. When you were 10, it was always there. Good and bad. Those 2 little voices, right? When that's adolescence. When you were a teen, those 2 voices was always there. Right? When you were a young adult, 18, 19, those 2 voices was always there. When you were an adult, 25, those 2 voices was always there. And now that you're 30 and you've learned where those voices are, those 2 voices is always there. Right? Now that you have kids, you get to tell them exactly what those 2 voices are and which one to listen to. Do you understand? At every level, it's always been the 2. And we had to choose. Throughout your life, at some point, you stopped listening to the good voice and you blocked it out. You started listening to this bad voice. And you see how things are going. Yeah, you might have met some people on the way through that, because that's life. You might have made some friends in meeting that and listening to that. And then now these people can't let the voice go, and they want you to keep listening to that. And when you've broken off from that voice, listening to that voice, and you go back to listening to the good voice, now all of a sudden they got a problem with it. You understand? Did you put your rating hat onto that yet? I've been saying, did you put your rating hat onto that yet? And that's just something I do because, we come up with these sayings and we come up with these, these crazy sayings, not knowing that it has meaning behind it. I shared the video with somebody putting a rating hat on it. Go look at it. So how did I start saying that you put your rating hat onto that yet? And then now I found out that that's what it was. That's crazy, right? No, that's God. Understand this.
That's the first foul on Rudy Gobert.
These so-called friends, these people, once you break your fleshly boundaries, your ties to that, and they haven't, they realize, and you realize that you're breaking away from them too. And things can't be the same. And they can't handle it. So then they start revealing who they really are. Do you understand? Did you put your rating hat on to that yet? Did your Sonya Blade put your Sonya Blade lipstick onto that yet? If you think I'm playing, somebody put in the comments their testimony to that.
And a reach-in foul going to be called against Tomlin.
I believe, Eric, the only American.
If I'm lying, I'm flying. And I'm afraid of heights. Not anymore. I'm not afraid of anything anymore. Not when it comes to my little daughter, little Lily. Because I have no room for fear and I have no room for BS. Now, a lot of people got a lot of problems of what's going on. That's their problem. You understand? Now, you got to be careful here because this is what it's all about, all right? If at every level there was always those two voices, then you realize no matter how smart you think you are, the enemy is always there. So you gotta be smarter than that. And there's no way to be smarter than that, then you gotta trust God. Because He created it. That's the only way. Can't outsmart God. Right? You can't outsmart God because it's impossible. Because you can't outsmart God because somebody's already trying that. We know who's doing that, right? He's been trying that since the beginning of time. You have to trust God so you can win. You know? At every level, if there was a voice always there, if there's two voices always there, then you gotta choose the right voice. Especially when it comes to an innocent life that you're holding in your hand. And it's yours. Women did not create babies. Women do not create and make babies by themselves. If that's the case, then there's a separate planet for men to go to so we can go over there so these women can have this planet and it could just be babies created by women, by themselves.
You could have stopped at their 7%, but then
it takes two to make a baby.
Just a little bit ago, you were intent on just...
You can't make a baby with someone and then hold the baby and then have it in your mind that you want to eliminate the person that you had the baby with. That's premeditated and it's evil. If you knew that you didn't want the man around, then why have the baby with him? If you knew that there was no future in you and him, that you saw past a couple of months or past a year, Why create a baby with him? Why use him to create a baby to then have a lifelong connection with him when you knew you didn't want to have anything to do with him? Who is telling you to do that? Who's telling you to have a baby with somebody and then have the ultimate plan in your mind to get them arrested or either killed by the cops? Who? Put it in the comments. Put the name of the person that's telling you to do that in the comments. Do you understand now what's going on? A lot of people got a problem with me because I'm breaking it down as simple as it is. And they don't want to hear that because it's the truth. It's plain and simple. Who's telling you to have a kid with somebody that you know you don't see no future with, and then telling you to call the cops on them or to try to get them eliminated and took off the earth? Who's telling you to do that? Remember, in the beginning of the conversation, I said, at every level you can remember, there was always two voices. One telling you to do good and one telling you to do bad. So who's telling you to have a baby with somebody and then try to get that man eliminated? You see how people drop in and then they leave as soon as they hear what's going on? See that there? See what just happened? People aren't ready for the conversation. But you have no choice because the conversation is here. And it's always been here. It's just now being articulated so plainly that it has to reach you because it's time for you to be reached. It's time for you to be breached. You know what breach means? It means to forward pass and to bypass your defenses and to get you right here where it matters the most. It's that simple and it's that plain. The time for fun and games is over. Do you understand what's finally happening here? I'm here to plainly articulate what's happening and how to prevent it. Stop doing it. Get right with God. However you gotta go. Open the book, Bible, and go to church. A lot of people say, I'm already doing that. Well, if you're already doing that, then we're in agreement then. If you're already doing that, then if I put my hand on the Bible and swear to God and tell you a story that's true, then that's what it is. And you shouldn't take that story and try to tell me that that's not what it is and I got it all wrong. And I give you examples, and then every example you say it's not right. Go to my post. On there, it has the story of 3 friends. True story. Yeah. It's as simple as that. Go to the story, go to the post, go to the wall, and read the story of 3 friends. Now, back to the action. Second thing, sis, say cuz, I love you so much. Second quarter, 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Naz Reid with another three.
Seeing it right here in front of us. The NBA is flat out a better product nowadays.
Minnesota Timberwolves 58, Cleveland Cavaliers 54. Garland in the lane for the shot. The reason that this is a close game is because it's Ant-Man and it's Julius Randle and it's even Chinzo and it's Rudy Gobert controlling the whole game with other people just that's Donovan Mitchell. Should be good. Donovan Mitchell for the three because Donovan Mitchell is tired of losing and Donovan Mitchell wants a title. You got to be careful here. Donovan Mitchell is going to play his heart out. He's been training for this very moment, right? Now, they're running the system to guard Ant-Man. That's okay because eventually that's going to break down. And then it's going to have to be Donovan Mitchell versus Ant-Man. It's going to have to be the best versus the best like it was in Minnesota. Okay. Naz Reid for three again. And Naz Reid is going crazy.
Catching the ball and dipping it through from 3 feet behind the line.
He's not even dribbling the ball. He's just shooting the three. Naz Reid is just sick right now.
32 for 58.
He's shooting like maybe 70% or something. Donovan Mitchell, that's off for the three on the corner because he wanted to respond. Even Chinzo, okay. Hunter is guarding.
In the league.
And God bless y'all. Julius Randle goes by Jared Allen because the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're playing with such confidence that is crazy and they don't care. They're not afraid of Cleveland. And they feel as though they can beat anybody because Ant-Man is back. Because when Ant-Man is back and he's healthy, there's nobody that can stay in front of him. He's winning. He's shooting a three. Oh gosh, it almost went in. If that would have, okay, so now Donovan Mitchell is going to take it. He's going to, and then he gets blocked by Ant-Man. You understand? It's between those two. It's the battle of will between those two because without Ant-Man on the floor, Donovan Mitchell was the best player. But with Ant-Man on the floor, he's the best player. And Donovan Mitchell doesn't want anybody to be better than him. So that's a clash. It's a battle of wills between the two leaders of the team. Right? This is incredible. You have to watch this game. They are going to be going at it. These two guys are going to be going at it for as long as they live. You have to understand that and you have to recognize what's going on here. Don't you see this? It's the second quarter, 23.8 seconds. The Minnesota Timberwolves 65, Cleveland Cavaliers 61. There's only a 4-point separation. Made free throw. Cleveland Cavaliers 63.
I mean, that's just it's an innocent comment, Eric. I think Jared Allen's probably going to have an issue with
They need to put the point up there. He just scored the free throw. Why are they doing that? That's the second made free throw. You got to put the other point up there. What are they doing? Okay. Yeah, they're up 2. Okay. All right. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. There's a foul to give, and they don't care. Okay? You have to watch this.
So Minnesota will have to re-trigger.
7 seconds. Right, they're going to double whoever. Listen, they're going to double whoever gets the ball. If it's Ant-Man, they're going to get it out of his hands, but he can create his own shot. Now, Ant-Man got to look for a secondary wherever he goes, okay? Okay, the secondary got to be ready. Naz Reid, be ready. Okay, okay. McDaniels got it. Okay, go, McDaniels. Scoop. And that's it. That's okay. You're not going to get that. That's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? This is a great game. This is a great game. Okay? Everybody, God bless you all, because this is what we're dealing with. Okay? We need Julius Randle to get 2 more rebounds. Donovan Mitchell is going to get us our 6 points. And Anthony Edwards is going to breathe and scratch his underarm pits and get 9 more points. And Julius Randle is going to fart and get 6 more points. And Donovan Mitchell is going to sneeze, God bless you, and get 2 more assists. And this Sam Morrell guy isn't going to hit any more threes because we don't need him to do anything else. No, Sam Morrell, you're not going to make any more threes. Get off. Just get off it. Like Prince said, get off it. Okay, get off it. Donovan Mitchell just needs to assist to 2 more people. Don't try to take it all on yourself, Donovan. Okay? Gee whiz. In the comments, ladies and gentlemen, let us know how you're doing. Daddy loves you, little Lee. And that's how it's going to go. Because now, it goes like da-da-da-da-da-da, batter, that.
Murder charges have now been filed against multiple New York prison guards after the death of inmate Robert Brooks. Brooks, 43 years old, died just hours after being violently assaulted.
All right, now listen. Look. Look.
The entire incident was captured on body camera video. The footage shows.
Listen. My baby mom said that got a restraining order and said that I tried to do all types of things, right? So now that's a death sentence to a black man, and because when you get locked up, you're in the system. After everything I did for her and her sons, and to try to take care of my baby, and I just wanted to get listen to me very carefully, listen to me very viciously, and pay attention to me very crucially. And just want to get the DNA test for my son, for my daughter. This is what she wants to have happen to me.
Officers choking, punching. Murder charges have now been filed against multiple New York prison guards after the death of inmate Robert Brooks. Brooks, 43 years old, died just hours after being violently assaulted while restrained on a hospital bed inside Marcy Correctional Facility in Utica. The entire incident was captured on body camera video. The footage shows officers choking, punching, and kicking Brooks while he was handcuffed, lying on an exam table. According to investigators, a sergeant and a nurse stood by and watched, never stepping in. Brooks was pronounced dead the next day at a nearby hospital. A preliminary autopsy ruled his death a homicide caused by asphyxia from neck compression. Today, all officers involved were charged with murder and manslaughter. New York Governor Kathy Hochul ordered 14...
Reggie, listen to me very carefully and pay attention to me very crucially. After everything that I did for my baby mom, taking care of the sons, trying to get her life straightened back up, and then having my daughter, and then trying to take care of my daughter, this is what she wants. She just filed a restraining order, and this is what she wants to have happen to me by putting in a restraining order and putting me in the hands of the cops. This is what.
Charges have now been filed against multiple New York prison guards after the death of inmate Robert Brooks. Brooks,
God bless this man's soul.
Just hours after being violently assaulted while restrained on a hospital bed inside Marcy Correctional Facility in Utica. The entire incident was captured on body camera video. The footage shows officers choking, punching, and kicking Brooks while he was handcuffed, lying on an exam table. According to investigators, a sergeant and a nurse stood by and watched, never stepping in. Brooks was pronounced dead the next day at a nearby hospital. A preliminary...
Our Lord Jesus Christ, God bless the dead. All right. So you see what we're talking about here? That's what happens when you put restraining orders and put your life in the hands of cops right there. And this is after I did everything to get her life back in order and take care of her sons and try to teach her sons how to be a man and also learn what it takes to be a father and learning and trying to mature. All of 2.5 years, 2 3/4 years of doing that, all for her to go downtown and file that I was trying to stalk her and I was trying to hit her with a car, her and my baby with a car. All lies. Nevertheless, that's the possibility that could happen to anybody that's in there, right? This is what I'm saying. In life, there's a good voice you can listen to or a bad voice you can listen to. And when we listen to these, when you listen to the good voice, it turns out good. But when you listen to the bad voice, that happens. Yeah, Reggie, yeah. If you knew that you weren't going to have a future with this man, why create a new innocent life form with him? An innocent baby that you can hold, that you have to hold with 2 hands. Boy or girl. And then have it in your mind that this man is too logical and you don't want that type of logic infused in the kid because all you want to do is infuse it with garbage. So your automatic default setting is call the cops because I know we're living in the world where the cops come and kill you, and then call them on him. So that hopefully pray that he gets eliminated so you don't have to deal with them at all. If you're doing the math, then this is what it equals. It not only equals that you sacrifice your own soul, number 1, gone. Number 2, the innocent blood of a man is on your hands. 2. And lastly, the ultimate innocent blood of a newborn baby, an innocent child that can't defend himself, is in mortal danger and is thus sacrificed to you, someone with no soul, someone who just sacrificed their man, and someone has a black heart and wants to instill garbage in the kid to keep the cycle going long after you're dead because you already got rid of the man. Premeditated. First degree. Do you understand what's going on? Do you finally understand what's going on here? I joined the list of millions of men that's alive. That list of million men alive joins the list of trillions of men that have gone through this since the beginning of time. And now we're here. And not only that, it's going to keep going long after we hear if something doesn't happen. Sad, but true. Also, not so fast. Because there is hope. Because long as you stand for truth, long as you believe, then we have to fight. And fights are ugly. Fights are brutal. Fights are vicious because it's a battle of wills. Do you understand? Did you put your Raiden hat onto that yet? Did you Shang Tsung that yet? R.I.P. to Shang Tsung. Did you Shao Kahn that yet? Did you put your Kung Lao hat onto that yet? Did you Liu Kang bicycle kick that yet? For people that think it's a joke, and for people that think I'm crazy, we have people like Reggie who understands this plainly and simply. We have people like my good cousin Annie who understands and sympathizes with this plain and simple because she lives in a city where it's unfortunately ravaged. My home city, Philadelphia. Pray for them too. The Lord Jesus Christ. But then we also have other people that will hear the story and then tell you that you're looking at it the wrong way. Or turn off the lights and try to talk like a demon through the dark. I've seen too much, I've heard too much, and I've heard enough. It's enough with these people. These aren't your friends that do this to you. No. Reggie, God bless his soul, Lord Jesus Christ, has been through so much. I've been through it all kinds. I've been through all kinds. Yes, Reggie, we want to hear your testimony too, brother. My good brother. God bless Reggie. And Reggie knows what forces that's out here. And Reggie's close to God's heart. Because Reggie's been through the ultimate. God bless you, Reggie. Reggie knows. Reggie knows in his heart and his soul. You can't take that away from somebody like Reggie. You can't tell Reggie that he's looking at it the wrong way. Reggie, if I told you what you went through, that you're looking at it the wrong way, you wouldn't look at me at all again. Right? These are your so-called friends. Right? And you would have to cut me off. You would be forced to cut me off because you would clearly see that, hey, that guy in his soul knows my story and he's disregarding it for some reason and he's trying to display what I just went through. The pain, the hurt, the actual real life thing. You don't do that to your friends because you know that's not right. For somebody to do that to their so-called friends is sick and it's evil. You don't take somebody's personal account of their personal experience that they experienced through real life, that they cried over, that they had pain, true pain, and tell them that they got it misconstrued, that they got it wrong, that they're looking at it wrong. Because it's an inconvenience to you, that it's not the same anymore for you. I'm sorry that God is intervening here. Let me tell God, hey, God, hold on. My friend is being inconvenienced and he doesn't like what's going on with me, what you're doing on with me. So could you guys kind of go back up there in heaven a little bit and kind of wait until he gets done with me, what he wants done with me? It doesn't work like that, and we know that. That's why your friends lash out at you, because it's a direct lashing out at God. You never tell your friends something that they experience firsthand that it's not true. Reggie knows this. And you never abandon your friends in their time of need. Reggie knows this also. Thank you, Reggie, for your testimony here, because people need to see and people need to recognize what's going on. When, again, that's God. Whenever you have bad people that kick you when you're down, God is going to put good people in your life and say, you know what? No. I can sympathize with what you're going through because I went through the same thing. And here you go, buddy. Get back on your feet. You got this. We got this. Let's keep marching forward. Keep believing. God bless you too, Reggie, because you know. And when real people speak to real people, we're speaking soul to soul here. However niggas want to do it, soul to soul. Yeah. God bless people like Bo. And then you still got to pray for your friends too, even though that they do, you got to, you still got to pray for them. Doesn't mean you're not my friend. It just means that we're not on that level no more. Right? That's what it means. I'm gonna still pray for you. Hopefully, pull your soul out of the dark too. Because you need it. But nobody's going to do, I'm not going to do to you what you did to me. We learn to not be vengeful. Because when we be vengeful and spiteful and try to get, it never works, bro. It never works. That's why we're in this position now. The enemy is clever. The enemy is clever. Remember, at all levels, when you were 5, there was that voice, good and bad, telling you what to do. When you were 10, there was always 2 voices, good and bad. When you were 15, 16, there was always 2 voices, good, bad. When you were 21, there was always 2, but you see, at every level, there was always God and the devil. And you had to choose. We call it good and evil. There's more precise names, there's more, but you get it. Vanilla or chocolate. For the kids. Daddy loved you, little Lily. Don't ever forget that. We have to care for each other. That's the whole point. We have to care for each other and know that we're going to get tested with these things. Right? Shout out to my cousin, Linton Weems. We hope that's my cousin. We hope that's the people not using our last names and then trying to get in on, sneak this evidence or whatnot and try to split the narrative, create their own narrative. But you can't twist the truth here. This is why people are starting to come here, because they know what I'm saying is an experience, and you can't deny the actual experience, right? Back to the action. Third quarter, 8 minutes and 30 seconds. We're going the other way, and it's Minnesota Timberwolves 73, Cleveland Cavaliers. Who was that? Who was that just hit a 3? It's tied up. It's tied up 73-73. Okay, that wasn't our guy. But Reggie, you understand what I'm saying. Reggie, are you watching the games? Because Donovan Mitchell, I think, just scored or something. And it is, we're on the TV app. So if you have the computer, a laptop, or you got it, pull up the TV app. And you can watch the Cleveland and Minnesota Timberwolves game. This is the only game that's on NBA game on until 7:10. So after this game goes off at like 3, we got 4 hours to go do something. And then we get to watch some more games. Let's find out. No, sir. I'm about to head to work, boss. All right, yeah, you about to head to work? Which means that you won't be getting out until like 10 or 11. What time do you get off, boss? Hey, Reggie, what time do you get off? One question. And then the second question is, are you still doing music, man? Our good friend Reggie. Probably 1 in the morning. Oh, gosh, you getting that bag. Yeah, God bless that bag. Oh, go get that bag. Okay, so that's question number 1. Are you still doing music, sir? Is one of the greatest to ever do it still doing music? I haven't been doing any music these past couple of weeks because I've been too preoccupied with my own life. Music, I'm always doing making. Yes. Okay, that's good, man. We're going to have to collab and do something, man. Yes, sir. Good to hear, man. Good to hear that you staying positive and staying at it, man. Real true good guy, real true warrior out here, man. On all levels, big bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Reed. Always doing it. Who you listening to, man? Who you got in the Rolodex listening to now? Who got you inspired doing stuff? Who you checking on? Come on, girl, hit that foul line shot. Hit that 3-pointer. She doing the other hand. I tried, yes. Here we go. That's in there for her. Hit that 3-pointer shot, girl. Who you listening to? Stove God. I'm gonna have to check it out, man. Stove God. Oh, guys, he got some fire. Yeah. Rome Streets. Okay, yeah. Drop the names in. Drop the names so I can check some of these guys out, man. Yeah. Word. Hey, now this is who you're listening to. Who's feeding you your beats? Baldy James. Okay. Yeah. Keep shooting them names. Who's feeding you your beats that you rock to? And are you gonna release your album, Reggie? Come on, man. 2026. The Reggie Dunlap album, man. The Impatient album. You know, Keto just dropped his Natural album, and people have been flooding him. You know, everybody's releasing their hard body of work. Right? Are you gonna release a project, Reggie? Your masterpiece. BeatStars. Oh, you got a BeatStars? Yeah, that's it right there, right? You just straight to the beats, man. That's what they got them up there for. They ain't playing no games. Just go ahead and buy them, and then you could just have it. So I wonder, do you buy the right, when they buy the rights, they already get that situated. So you just making music, and then when it creates itself, I like to. Yeah. Well, the creative process has its own, has its mind of its own. But when you start getting that itch, when you start pumping these Johns out, you start pumping them songs out, and then you start pumping them songs out, then you look back and you got like, man, 200 songs because you just black out, right? You get on a roll, It's that you. There's no counter. There's no count to what we do because it's a life. It's a lifestyle. We live this. So that's why when I say an album, it's just what the times create. You know what I'm saying? What your current life, story is right there at that time. And the reason I keep pushing people to do their stuff, because we've been making albums, since, tapes. We used to make tapes. Those were albums, mixtapes and stuff like that. But we're at an age that people know us for this, so they want to hear body of work. They want to hear a concentrated body of work, and don't ever get in your own way. Okay? People, you say I'm releasing an album, dude, that's going to blow up Facebook. That's going to blow up your whole friend list. Share this. As soon as it pop on my shit, I'm sharing it. Sharing Reggie releasing an album. I can't wait till the shit. Oh, Reggie releasing an album. Oh, Reggie releasing. Oh, finally, motherfucker. You niggas gonna hear you like, finally, bro. Finally, you know what I'm saying? When it's your time because you stepped there. That's where you put your feet at because that's where it goes. I can't get on here and say, oh, K Rigger is about to release a Reggie album. They'll be like, what? No, don't sit down, bro. Release your own album. Do something else. Let Reggie do. When Reggie ready, I'm ready to get that. And they fiending for it. Because your footprint is where you put it at. And they're waiting for it. They want to hear, because you know why they want to hear it? Know why we want to hear it, Reggie? Know why we want to hear it? Because we're at an age where, I don't know if you know this, but we inspire a lot of people. And I know that used to be like a big thing. That used to be like, oh, come on, get out of here. I don't do that. But no. If people want to hear what you got to say, then that means that they can relate to it. And they want to hear that to keep them going through the day. Putting on your album on the way to work. Or putting on your album, God bless y'all, be smoking and stuff like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? And get the peoples over, you know what I'm saying? And, you throwing the ball album in the background and shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, this is my man's or something. Or they might not even say this is my man's. Or so they just put it on and just want to see how people react. Because they know you to spit. And then, create that mood. And that's going to get people to, have deep, deep conversations. Or just vibe, because that's what we are. We just the vibe, keep it vibing, to keep the normals going. Yeah. That's you. That's who you are. That's who you've been. Because if you stepped on stage, rocking them motherfuckers and drinking and shit, you also are the type to provide that for motherfuckers to think and be the normal. People want to hear it. Think about it. You got producers that, always wanted to work with you and stuff like that. So, man, I'm pretty sure you probably have you ever heard producers tell you, hey, man, I've been wanting to do something with you for a long time. But they don't want to do, ain't never say nothing. You know what I'm saying? The reason why they never said nothing is because you never stepped to them. And then you just finding out about this years later. Damn, you always fuck with me? Like, yeah, I always listen like, oh, damn, that's dope. You know what I mean, Reg? Niggas fuck with you. That's just how it is. You can't turn them off. You can't turn them on. They just fuck with you. So fuck with them. And get that album done. Give us a Reggie album here in the year 2026, right? Drop that shit. It needs to happen. The world needs it. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Soul to soul. However niggas want to do it. Soul to soul. Jay said it. Soul to soul. When you hear that shit, come on. They want to hear it. You're a masterpiece. Your body of work. Your life story at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because anything you say, the motherfucker's going to be able to relate to that. The pain, the joy, all that, bro. It's all there. It's all there. Yeah, I know you do it. You do, because that's what you normally do. Just put it all on the joint. Put it all on the joint. And say, I'm releasing that. And see, and watch it come in the flood. Hey, I'm releasing it for, whatever months, $10 or whatever. Nigga, Cash App, bro. Bang, bang, bang. That's a bought joint. That's bought. I got that right now. I'll buy 2 of them, John. Niggas gonna pay that. Because money ain't an issue to niggas no more, man. We just happy to be alive. We thank God in heaven. We happy to be alive. So we want to hear other people be happy to be alive. So we can, it's all normal. You know, but we've been doing this shit since we was what? I've been rhyming since 16? How long you been rhyming, bro? You know? We've been rhyming 16. We've been rhyming 20, 30 years, man. I've been rhyming precisely 27 years. Only to have Mickey Fax tell me that that's not it. But I'm gonna flame Mickey Fax's ass too. Right. I'm on a mission this year, Reggie. I got a lot of people to melt. Hint, Roger that. But yeah, he gotta get it. You're Roger. But him and Mickey Fax. But how long you been rhyming, Reggie? As I'm on a mission this year. I got some people to do something to. On wax. You know what I'm saying? Reggie's probably been rhyming since he was a teenager. I know that for sure. So Reggie has at least 25 years. If I've been right, hey boss, I appreciate the good vibes and words and hope your situation with the baby takes a positive turn. I gotta hit the road. Yes, go hit the road. Hit the road. Tap in back at us with us again, Reggie. I'm gonna be live tomorrow, and whenever you can, dude. Your presence here and is greatly appreciated, and we love you, big bro. All right, hit the road. Have a good day at work, and be safe, man. God bless, Lord Jesus. All right, God bless you and the family, man. Thanks, man. Reggie's been rhyming since he's been 12. All right, so we got people that's been doing it since, man, their whole life. 30 years in this game, man. You know, 30 plus years. Come on, man. We need that. We're getting the Reggie album this year, and I can't wait. Yeah. Back to the action. Daddy loves you, little Lee. Leaf. Never forget anything like that. And Big Bet Bob appreciates you. Ho. Yes, sir. Hit that road. Be safe out there. And we appreciate you in collaboration and association with you because we appreciate and love you. That's how it is. Now, it goes like when, how, where, what, that, this, now, this. It is what quarter? Probably the end of the third quarter here. Rudy Gobert's face looks really nervous, right? They focused on him for a reason. Oh, come on, get that assist. Third quarter, 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Ant-Man with the layup in the lane. Garland with the other throwdown to Hunter. All right, they just did this little fast stuff where they let each other score. This is a team that was going battling back and forth with a battle of wills where nobody could get anything, and then they get 2 fast break points. But we're not gonna get too hung up on that. But is that McDaniels that just did that? Yes, that is McDaniels. That's our guy, McDaniels. But things are happening. All right, that's to the center. Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert, God bless him. He's so tall that the information doesn't reach his brain and his body in enough time to think, right? He grabbed the rebound, and the thought is secure it. But by the time he thinks that to make the right pass, it's too much time because the brain has to send the signal all the way down to his arms. And by that time, he's already moved. So he can't stop himself because it's too long of, too much space between him. He's so tall. And his brain and his thoughts doesn't get up to the height that where he's at. It's like the thoughts start down at the bottom, but he's so tall, his brain's at the top of the mountain, and it takes too much time to get there. God bless Rudy Gobert. But this is, who's this? Ant-Man to the left side again, and he gets fouled by Hunter. All right. No, Mobley. Okay, Mobley. Okay, that is Mobley. I get Mobley and Hunter mixed up. Okay. Michael Conley is on the bench dressed like somebody sitting in front of your he's silly. Michael Conley is sitting up there dressed like somebody in front of your corner store. Right? So, let's get some audio here.
Oh, I don't think they would have won that game. I think he got it. Yeah, I do too. I think Tony Brothers saved Kentucky.
Daddy loves you, Lee. He only goes one for two. Where's Donovan? Come on, Donovan, get that assist. Donovan for three. Donovan for three because he's not playing. He's finding his seams, and he's doing it. Third quarter, 3 minutes, 10 seconds.
3 shot difference in threes between these two teams as Cleveland 4 for 5 in the quarter.
I told you, Donovan Mitchell, you got to watch him. He doesn't want to lose this game.
Both of the stars taking over here in the third quarter.
Six-time All-Star, Donovan Mitchell. Trying to complete an old-school three-point play.
Having, in my opinion, the best year of his career this year. Not only putting up numbers, but
Autopsy ruled his death a homicide caused by asphyxia from neck compression. Today, all officers involved were charged with murder and manslaughter.
year based on the expectation.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul ordered 14 prison staff members fired, calling the attack sickening. Brooks had been serving a 12-year sentence since 2017. Now his family is demanding justice, filing a lawsuit against the state. As one family member said, there are consequences for your actions, and those consequences are coming. Murder charges have now been filed against multiple New York prison guards after the death of inmate Robert Brooks. Brooks, 43 years old, died just hours after being violently.
Mitchell. Hunter. Ball finds Mobley. His fifth dunk of the game.
You can't have much better ball movement than Cleveland had on that possession.
4 dunks in the quarter for Evan Mobley. Dalton Highland directing traffic. Naz Reid. Shot clock's down to 4. Reid with a left hand. Rebounded by Mobley.
Right.
Mitchell. Stops on a dime and drops it through.
Donovan Mitchell is on a to 0 run by himself. Seems like. All right. So that Nas Reed. There's Ant-Man that came back with the 3. Because Ant-Man doesn't want to lose. But now they're down 9. Right? They're down 9. And it's a reversal of what's been going on with them. Okay? It is a reversal.
Anthony Edwards says, I see you. Step back 3 of his own. And now Mitchell at the free throw.
With the Timberwolves have been up 9 to 12 points, and now the tide has turned where the Cleveland Cavaliers are up 10 points. This second free throw will make it 11 points. This is what happens. The third quarter, 1 minute, 15 seconds to go. 89 Cleveland, 88 Timberwolves. Right. Yeah. See, this is what happens when the momentum changes, when the momentum shifts. Cleveland is not doing it. Cleveland is not trying to lose here. It's in the hands of Donovan Mitchell. And he can't get the pass off. Come on, Donovan. You can make a better decision with the ball than that. Okay, you get a 3-point play coming there at the other end. Alexis Seals. Let me invite Alexis Seals up. Come on, Alexis. I always see you in here. What's going on with you? Alexis. How about Janet? Janet Williams.
That's his first one today.
He's contributed 16 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists.
How about Sasha?
Anthony Edwards with 14 points.
Sasha.
He's got 12. 2 for 1 opportunity for Cleveland. Nobody left alone.
Say hi. Hi. Hi, Janet. How you doing, Janet? Happy Saturday. God bless you and the family. Let us know how you're doing. What are you doing? I'm sitting here watching the game. Watching the Minnesota Timberwolves versus our Cleveland Cavaliers. They are winning. We are winning. Thank you for the likes. Thank you so much. Hearts. Hearts. Big hearts for all of you. And, ooh, that's in there. Oh, no, okay. Wishful thinking, though. But, we're just watching the game here, and it's real entertaining today. And this is what we're doing. All right. So, thank you, Rakeem Dupree. Rakeem, my name is Kareem. Your name is Rakeem. Rakeem. That's what's up. Much love to you. Wherever you are. Whoever you are, because that's what it's all about. On this soggy cereal Saturdays. We bought some Cinnamon Toast Crunch and some milk earlier today. Because you always got to have the cereal in the game just in case. Because we remember Saturdays waking up to that cereal and cartoons, don't we? Put in the comments if you remember Saturday morning cereal and cartoons. What was in your cereal bowl and what cartoon was on when you were watching Saturday morning cartoons. X-Men was our Saturday morning cartoon. We were glued to the tube for X-Men Saturdays, and we had cereal popping off. It was a ritual. Okay, So anybody that remembers that, put that in the comments. What cartoon and what cereal you were eating. Okay? Saturday morning cartoons and Saturday morning cereal will never fade away as long as time is being counted. All right, as long as there's days on the calendar, you will have Saturday morning cartoons and you will have Saturday morning cereal. Am I right? It's just the greatest thing ever. So kids need to experience that because now kids do, they wake up and they don't even yell for breakfast. They just hop on a phone or a tablet and then they just start scrolling down some other stuff. So it's always cartoons for them, but it's kind of not cartoons. So parents, be sure to put that YouTube monitor on. Be sure to put that YouTube, you can't watch certain content for the kids. Monitor your kids' content, okay? Day after day, we're having parents that say that their kids are watching something else, and then that should be monitored too. Back in the day, I remember Snoop Doggy Dogg and them had the whole government come down on them about using the B word. We had the whole government on us. They held conferences. You know what I'm saying? They held congressional hearings about us using the B word in the joint. Wrong. It was wrong to call women that. I will admit that. I'll give you that. But that was monitored. That was censored and sanctioned, right? Why isn't this garbage that they're showing kids on YouTube, why isn't that sanctioned? With these characters with this bullcrap teeth in their mouth and spewing this garbage out of their face. Why isn't AI identifying that as not being child friendly and eliminating that? Why is then AI recreating and regenerating that? You understand the problem we face here? Put the monitor on. Don't give if you give your kids a phone, you had already been filtered and sanctioned and censored that phone yourself. Right? Code word, but you can't. You really do all types of stuff like that because YouTube has its own algorithm. It refers and suggests everything. Everything is connected. Everything could be a connectoid. But it's possible. If you make kid-friendly kid YouTube, then nothing on there should have anything with teeth and foul language. It's that simple. Look at Dora the Explorer. You see any teeth, any foul language on that? In the comments, put in, have you ever seen Dora Explorer with teeth and garbage, foul language coming out of her mouth? Put it in there. What about Magical Bus Ride? With the educational bus ride. Have you ever seen teeth and garbage spewing out of the Magical Bus Ride, the magical teeth and the teeth? Tell me. Put it in the comments, bro. Am I wrong? Let me know something. Sesame Street. The closest thing you got to garbage was Oscar the Grouch in the garbage can. I'll give you that, but he didn't have no garbage coming out of his mouth, although he did get close. He was a feisty one. But we related to Grouch. I liked Grouch. Because he had a rough attitude, but he really wasn't all super duper happy, but then we had to cheer him up, and then he was with it kind of a little bit. Just like Raphael. Alright, now that's kind of pushing it because some foul mouth did come out of Raphael. But we were growing up as kids, you know what I'm saying? We were feeling that a little bit. You know, we was feeling tiny bit. You felt Raphael's pain and frustration, you know, being a kid growing up with that. That's okay. You know, it was pushing it a little bit, but that's how you kind of felt. Teeth and foul language and all of this garbage coming out of mouth. Who feels like that, bro? Who? Tell me. I got a nephew, bless you, Dad. I got a nephew that comes across that can find that stuff just like this. Let me know, bro. I'm not feeling it, bro. I'm not. And my daughter won't be feeling it either. All right, so back to the action. Right? Fourth quarter, 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Donovan Mitchell with the ball. He passes it to Mobley. Okay, Mobley gets it in. I don't know if that counts as an assist, but we'll have to find out. Fourth quarter, 9 minutes and 15 seconds. Minnesota Wolves 100. Cleveland Cavaliers 110. Naz Reid with the three again. Bang! Naz Reid is sick and he's unconscious. Understand that. Donovan Mitchell for three. And it's back iron, but they get an offensive rebound because, Rudy Gobert, Rudy again. I told you, he's so tall that the thoughts don't get to his brain fast enough. Okay, Rudy, grab the ball and get it to a ball handler and don't move. Rudy, go to the rim. 8 minutes, 25 seconds. Mobley with the ball because we turn it over. Now it's a timeout. How many assists does Donovan Mitchell have? Donovan, would you distribute the ball, run some sets? See if we can get some people moving around here. Where's Julius Randle for some more rebounds? Understand this. It's a tough game going on here in Cleveland. It's always going down in the C-Town. It's going down in the C-Town. With the nigga with the bub with the Reaper Rose. Shouts out to Bone Thugs and Harmony. Let's invite Deanna. Get an invite. Invitation sent. Invite. Nudge. Right. Good just up. Shouts out to Rakim Dupree for all the likes. I appreciate you. Thank you. Now somebody was giving us a like yesterday and I had to get on them. But that's the type of energy you get when you're out here. I don't care. Big Bet Bob doesn't care. Right. Right, so now we're just still here and we're still watching the game. He's firing off shirts. Right, he has a missile cannon and he's firing off shirts. Right. We got the pretty Cleveland Cavalier girls. At least they do have a lot of clothes on. I'll give that to them. Right, those girls down in Phoenix or whatever, they had no clothes on them and they needed to put some clothes on. We have a new appreciation for women now. Respect them all how they're supposed to be respected. That's how it is from now on, gentlemen. Women are tired of being objectified and they're tired of being looked at crazy ways. Okay? Co-host invites you, Carnopolis. Carnopolis, yeah, I'll accept this, Carnopolis. Let's see what Carnopolis has to say. All right, yeah, hey, how you doing? God bless y'all. Y'all a little bit too young for me, but we're in here talking about seriousness and being a part of family and following our Lord Savior Jesus Christ and doing the right thing. All right, so I would advise you girls to do the exact same thing as long as it's in good faith. Okay. All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, good stuff right there. All right, that's the youth right there. We need to watch out for the youth and because they're learning from us. All right. So good day, ladies. I appreciate the time there.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right. So yeah, that's what it's all about there. That's what it's all about. You gotta look out for the youth, right? That's what we're here to protect. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It matters your intent. It does matter what you're doing because they are learning from us, right? And they're gonna learn regardless. So if you're not teaching them the right thing, then you're gonna get the opposite effect, all right? Right. Now, it goes like this. Fourth quarter, 8 minutes and 16 seconds, we fouled somebody. And did Morrell hit another three? Please tell me Morrell didn't hit another three. I think Morrell hit another three because they got him in. If they just put him in there to hit a three.
Minnesota only got to the line 17 times the other night.
What can you do? Right.
Because Minnesota's sixth in the league with 26 and
But
free throw attempts.
that's okay. Right?
By Tomlin. As you mentioned in the first half, the only current NBA player from the United States who did play.
Right. Fourth quarter, 8 minutes and 5 seconds. We have the ball. It's Minnesota Timberwolves 103, Cleveland Cavaliers 113. Right? We score again. That makes it 105. Wolves. 113, but they score again, so it's still a 10-point lead. It is the fourth quarter, 7 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Is that Nas Reed? The Nas, they can't mess with you, Nas. Go. Nas with the jump hook, Reed. Nas with the jump hook, Reed. In the lane. Right? He gets that. He can get that whenever he wants. We need to get some stops here. Garland with the Swiss cheese three. And you should have seen this coming. Even Chinzo goes to the rim. Jared Allen could not stop him from scoring. Because you're not going to stop even Chinzo from getting to the lane. Garland again with the shot.
253 points the other night. We got a good chance to get past that tonight.
Yeah, I know you got a good chance to get past that because that's all you guys want to do is get past points for some reason. That's all you guys do is kill bet slips.
There's Garland knocking down the three with a lot of space off a great screen, and then
Garland in the lane because Garland always has some home cooking when he's cooking at home. Okay? Thank you, Rakim. We want to see what's going on with certain things.
Marky, welcome.
All right.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? All right, God bless you. What are you doing on it is called Super Soggy Cereal Saturdays in the NBA here at the Morning After Show. What are you watching? We're watching the Cleveland game. It is the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Hi, sister. I'm good. And how are you?
All right.
How are you?
What's everybody doing here?
Kiss you. Becky, alhamdulillah.
What's everybody doing?
Jan Ham, Gabi, handsome. Play.
Mas,
Yeah, we're just watching the game here with some of our friends. All right. Our friends are over there, and that's what it's all about. Right? Now, the Cleveland Cavaliers score again. It's a 16-point lead.
How are you? I am good, and you?
It's a 16-point lead. Hey, how you doing? God bless. It's Soggy Cereal Saturdays here at the Morning After Show, and we're watching the Cleveland Cavaliers game versus the Minnesota Timberwolves, and we're down by 16 points. It's not looking good, but we won the other night, so now it's their chance to win. It's their turn to win. That's how the game is played. Basketball. You gotta love it. What are you doing on this Saturday?
All right, everybody.
Oh, yeah? That's good. That's good. You having fun? You enjoying yourself? You enjoy... Bien? Bien.
Okay.
¿Cómo está?
Just a warm up. Just a warm up.
¿Cómo está?
Clap your hands for Moondog, y'all. Clap your hands. Here we go.
You know Span? Yeah, English? English.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
¿Cómo está?
You from?
Whoa.
Yeah.
From?
Yeah. Ohio. Columbus, Ohio.
I'm from Pakistan.
You're from Pakistan. Okay, yeah. How are things over in Pakistan? Everything good over there? Everything good over
Yes.
there? Yeah.
Come on, Moondog.
Yeah.
Come
Good.
on, Moondog.
It's Saturday. It's Saturday. What do you have lined up for Saturday? Are you staying in or are you going out? You staying in the house? You staying in the house? Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do, right? Probably the best thing to do, right? At least you're safe. At least you don't got nothing to worry about when you're in the house, right?
Come on.
Right. Now, do you do music? Do you do poetry? Do you draw art? What do you do? Do you do anything for fun?
Music.
You sing?
Come on, Moondog.
You sing?
One shot.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna
Yes.
have to follow me, follow me, and send me some of your work. I would love to hear maybe a song that you did. I do music too. Yeah. Maybe I can rap and then you can sing. Yeah.
I follow you. You follow me. Okay.
Yes, I follow you. You follow me.
Oh yes.
All right. Yeah.
My friend Army.
Oh. Right. Yeah. Now, how are you doing?
English सीख रही हूँ. ये भी सिंगर है.
She can sing too. You can sing.
I'm a singer. Yeah. I'm good singer.
Oh, you a good
I'm
singer?
Australia singer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you girls recorded anything in the studio?
Okay. No problem. Sure.
Have you recorded anything in the studio?
Yeah.
Send
This
me.
my studio.
What's your name?
My name is Army Brand.
Army Bray. My name is Kareem.
Queen.
Kareem.
Cream.
Yeah.
Acha Uber Cream.
Kareem. Yeah. Yeah, Kareem.
तो अपना जो भी क्रीम ब्यूटी क्रीम.
Okay, beauty cream. Yeah, this is night cream.
Yeah, like cream. Yeah, like cream in your coffee. Yeah, like
Night cream.
yeah, like cream in your coffee. Yeah, cream.
बाईस 3190.
Yeah, this
फायदा
is
ब्यूटी
night
क्रीम.
cream.
Yeah, just like that. What's your name? What's your name?
Yeah.
What's your friend's name up top? Yeah.
Consumer welcome.
सुनने दो क्या कह रहे हैं? What you say?
What's her name?
That's just inexcusable.
You.
My name is Army Brand.
Yeah, I got you. What about her? But your name.
तुमसे पूछ रहा यार इंग्लिश सीखती पई है हाँ
My name is Mehak Malik.
Mehad Malik. All right.
yeah dancer she's very good dancer
Dancer? Okay. Not, you tell her this.
dancer
Okay, you tell her this. Nice to meet you, girls. Very nice to meet you.
same here
Thank you.
Very, very nice to meet you. All right.
Same to you.
Yes. Thank you. What are you girls doing for the rest of the day?
14-point game.
yeah good
हम दोनों का पीके मैच आज.
Y'all just gonna be online? I'm gonna be.
सालिया तो मेरे को जेड़ा थोड़ा दिमाग ही है ना वो मेरा तो इतने खर्च करा दे ठीक है ना तो मेरा कोई प्लान नहीं है मैं आगे लाइव करनी है ठीक है पूरा कुछ जेड़ा मेरा दिमाग है मैं इतने खर्च नहीं करना yeah you are the good man
Right. I hope everything that she just said is accurate. Okay.
yeah
Yeah. You sure?
ये actress है.
All right.
सलमान खान के साथ इन्होंने movie बनाई थी.
You don't want me to have to go back and double check now.
सालिया वो तो आप ही इमरान खान लगता है मैं तो तू कह रही सलमान खान नाल ही काम कीता
Yeah. Okay. So you got so you girls are content creators.
no I have to go see you later
Content.
okay
Content creator.
One of the few people in the world who really got excited when you said
इनके बेबी रो रहे हैं. Babies cry.
yeah my baby is cry you know
Aww.
When I was an assistant at
okay
I tell you what.
bye bye
Yeah. I tell you what. Tell her to follow me too.
so I can't.
Tell your friend.
Follow नहीं किया. Follow कर लेंगी.
Yeah. Send her a message. Tell her to follow me. I'm gonna follow you. Do I press this? I'm gonna press this.
Okay. Follow करेंगी. Follow
Okay.
करेंगी.
I followed you.
Follow करेंगी.
I followed you.
I think he said he retired at 37.
ये आपको follow करेंगी. ये my
follow.
friend, my beautiful भाई, brother,
Right.
Abdul Rahman.
Yes.
Follow me too.
crazy experience.
Follow me too.
Follow me कर लो
Right.
इनको.
I go live every day.
Maxi.
Poppy Maxi. What's up, Maxi?
Papi Maxi follow.
Poppy Maxi.
follow करेंगे.
Okay.
What's up, Max?
Hi, brother. I did.
Right.
For the Cavaliers.
Cleveland's transition defense over the last 2 minutes has been deplorable.
Yet somehow they still lead by 14.
Oh, they've played great on the offensive end of the floor.
And for the most part, they've done it without Mobley, Merrill, and Mitchell.
All right. So we just had to holler at some of our friends over there in Pakistan, okay? That's pretty good. We're going to let them get back to doing what they're doing. It seems like they kind of are preoccupied and just having fun, and they kind of don't have a message, all right? We're more on the message side of things, all right? Because that's what it's all about here, all right? There's no time for games. Not here.
To me, a lot of it has been
All right.
just straight shooting the ball. They just haven't shot the ball well. I think their ball movement has been good.
It goes like when, how, where, what novel, what volume, what
He makes some difference.
autobiographical movie
All-Stars last year.
like this.
Not only missed 5
It's the fourth quarter, 3 minutes, 30 seconds. We got a jump ball in the, wow. That's a tap in from the jump ball. That was crazy.
Who am I going to give that to?
It's fourth quarter, 3 minutes,
Before you ever see that happen.
10 seconds. Minnesota Wolves 121. Cleveland Cavaliers 136. Ant-Man, that's off. DiVincenzo tried to throw it off Ant-Man, and Ant-Man is no. He tried to throw it off Donovan Mitchell, and Donovan Mitchell got back to his feet faster than any human alive ever did in their life.
I'm not sure I've ever seen it in an NBA game.
They actually have a rule on the books that you're not allowed to tap it in. It's the old Wilt Chamberlain rule, because Wilt Chamberlain used to attempt, if it was on the other side of the floor, to tap it in. Good golly, Miss Molly. Now we.
All right, so our bet slip did get killed, but what can you do? It's the game. It's the NBA. Okay. So, no matter that, we just go right back in there. Okay? Doesn't matter to us because Cleveland Cavaliers I know.
After review, the defender is moving it from A to B and turns in the air and makes contact. Therefore, it is a blocking foul and the challenge is unsuccessful.
Seven slippery snake slid down the slippery slope. I cannot do that.
Oh gosh.
Jared Allen is a different cat. He is a renaissance man. You talk to him and you say, what are your hobbies? Say, I like to play with computers. Oh, video games? No, I like taking them apart and putting them back together again.
You know, I had a guy that you'll remember way back. Todd.
Oh wow. So there you go with the phones.
He used to do the same thing on planes. I mean, Todd was a great student.
All right. So we're there. We might have to
very upset. Minnesota challenged it, but he jumped, as they say.
what we're gonna do here. We'll wait. There's really no rush with that. Okay. What we'll do though, we could at least put it on the charger.
NBA high for dunks in a game is 10. Rudy Gobert, Montrezl Harrell,
Put it on the charger. Let it charge back up.
10 dunks. They started reporting dunks
Okay.
in 1996. So
So our bet slip did get killed, but hey, what can you do? Right?
And Chris Finch has decided that discretion is the better part of valor. He is going to wave the white flag. He has taken out his regulars. And we've got 5 new players. Only one guy's been in the game so far, and that's Jinglin Joe Ingles. Johnny Juzang.
Right.
Leonard Miller had an interesting jump shot. The youngster.
So all in all, it has been a fun day.
The freshman. And
After this game, in about 3 minutes, there won't be any action until 4 more hours. 3.5 more hours to be precisely. And it is raining outside, right? Now, that's a pickle. Because we have still a whole lot of energy with us. And we would like to do something. I guess the only thing that we're going to have to do is probably work out. But thank God that we are in better spirits. So our Lord Savior Jesus Christ, thank you for cheering us up. For giving us something to be cheerful about. And that's that. Now I'm wondering why did they put this guy Merrill in just to get those 2 threes and then take him out.
We've got the 2 Rochesterians on the floor. Thomas Bryant playing defense. Went to Bishop Kearney in Rochester. Actually, just outside Rochester around the point. But he's had a white hot before. Score the goal for Baron J. Now, this is a nice win for the Cavaliers. They can probably use this as momentum as they move on. They've got Utah here on this floor on Monday as they try and
What was he doing? I don't know why he fouled him like that. What was that?
So they need to be able to
Why did he foul him like that?
You're right. This is a major step forward for them.
Cleveland Cavaliers wanted to win this game because the Eastern Conference is just a mess down there. It's all cluttered at the bottom, right? Detroit is like 21-9 or something. They're at the top of the field, and I think Boston is right beneath them, right?
I think this team's going to finish strong, and I still think they're as big a threat as anyone in the East.
Stay tuned for the NBA Nightcap presented by Wayfair. Coming up next.
Yeah, because it's between Detroit, Boston, and Cleveland. There needs to be a fourth team. There is New York. New York is up there. But if Karl Anthony Towns keeps playing like Karl Anthony Cookies, Karl Cookie, they're not going to have a chance in nobody. I don't care who you are. If Karl Cookie Towns keeps playing like a cookie, they're going to lose. Because he's the biggest person on their team and he plays like a cookie. Don't you get it? You ever see him play? And he pisses me off. Because you should be bodying stuff, man. You're way too talented. Bazingas. Bogut Bazingas. Old Bogut Bazingas. Old dad bod Bazingas. Alright. So we do have something to do. We could cut our hair and get a little bit fresh for our events coming up. Again, this has been educational. So what we'll do after this game here is we'll shut the TikTok down, and we'll probably leave we'll shut both of them down because that's a good 2.5 hour block that we just had, real educational, and then we'll pick back up probably with some workout stuff here after a bit, after we cut our hair. Okay. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in and spending some time with us. That's greatly appreciated. We love you and appreciate you. And we'll see you here as soon as we get fresh to do our afternoon workout. All right. So God bless you all. Daddy loves you, little Lily, always. And remember, don't ever let them tell you you don't know what you're talking about when you lived it firsthand. See you guys in a second.
I guess maybe you can get away with things like that. Well, heck of a win for Cleveland. Mentioned how they struggled in the third quarter, basically only the third quarter in the game in Minneapolis on Thursday. Lost that game against the Timberwolves. But